Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Emo Nightly News. I am your presenter, Rick Francis, and this is a news package for the 8th of September 2025. School has reopened. Hope you had a wonderful day. Let's take a look at the headlines. Government of Dominica launches Cybersecurity Awareness Campaign. Paybush Dodan celebrated Grandparents' Day. Rotary Club of Portsmouth donates playground to Temple SDA Primary. WestJet flight makes hard landing in St. Martin, no injuries reported. And CARICOM leaders join Africa-Caricom summit in Ethiopia.
Welcome to Pelican Pride.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being with us this evening. Let's take a look at local news. Students across Dominica return to classrooms on Monday, September 8th, 2025, marking the official start of the new school year. Education Minister Honorable Octavia Alfred welcomed students back and highlighted the ministry's commitment to ensuring a successful year ahead. Students expressed excitement about reuniting with friends and teachers as they settled into the new term.
It feels great to be back at school. I wishing the students and the teachers a productive school year.
Hello everybody, my name is Abdel Andrew and I'm at the Paybush Primary School. I'm in grade 5. It's happy to be back at school to learn new things. Just like when you're at summer school, you learn. You also learn new things. And I'm happy to be back again. We're going to learn new things. We made new friends. We have new teachers. And we're going to have a lot of fun at school. And we're going to play and have fun.
The government of Dominica has launched a national cybersecurity and cybercrime awareness campaign in partnership with regional and international agencies. Part of the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, the campaign aims to promote safe online practices and protect against cyber threats. Digital Economy Minister Fidel Grant stressed the importance of public awareness and education in tackling cybercrime. Activities will include school outreach, community forums, and social media engagement with a focus on youth, business, and vulnerable groups. The public is encouraged to take part as Dominica works toward a safer digital future. The Liberty Caribbean Foundation has donated $10,000 worth of school supplies to the Carinago Child Support Foundation, with the support of its executive leadership team at Flow Dominica. The initiative highlights the foundation's ongoing commitment to education and community development, particularly in supporting children and families within the Carinago territory. Foundation representatives say the contribution is part of the broader mission to invest in the future one child, one school, and one community at a time. The Paybush Dodan Village Council, in collaboration with a special Grandparents' Day committee, hosted Grandparents' Day celebrations on Sunday, September 7th, under the theme Grandparents Got Talent Too. The day began with a church service at the St. Matthew Catholic Chapel at 10:30 a.m. Later, from 4 p.m., on the school grounds, the community gathered and socialized with grandparents and families as they showcased their talents on stage. The afternoon program included addresses from Village Council Chairman Mr. Alexis George, a representative of the Dominica Council on Aging, and the area's parliamentary representative. Care packages and special surprises were also presented to grandparents. Let's hear from Chairman Alexis George.
So today we went to the Catholic Church. We had service with the Catholic Church. We had our grandparents with us there today. Also, we had lunch with the counselor for the aging. And then this evening we are having like an award ceremony for our grandparents, just letting them know that we care. It may not necessarily be huge awards, but at least it comes from our hearts.
And also Parliamentary Representative Honorable Lakia Joseph.
It's Grandparents' Day and we are here celebrating our grandparents. Grandparents are truly treasures in our lives. They raise us up, they nurture us, they send us to school, they feed us, they clothe us, they give us home, and most importantly, they give us love. And we're here in Paybush this evening to celebrate our grandparents. And I want to encourage every single person who has a grandparent, a parent, or even an elderly family member in your care. Love them, take care of them, ensure that they have the comfort and the love that they need. Speak to them, listen to them, but most importantly, ensure that they are comfortable and they feel loved. Don't abandon them and ensure that you take good care of them. So this evening we're here and we just want to say Happy Grandparents' Day to everyone.
And one grandparent, Rose Remy.
Good evening all, and my name is Rose Remy from Providence, and I'm a grandparent of one son, and it feels I'm really excited to parent for a second time, especially a son, because I have 3 daughters. I've never had a son, but my daughter bringing in that son give me the opportunity to raise a son. And long ago, we used to hear grandparents are old people, aged people, but now we have young grandparents. So I want to encourage the young grandparents out there. You do not have to be ashamed because the children are not the sin. The children are a heritage unto the Lord, and we have to treat them as such, take care of them, help raise them. And it delights me and my husband to help raise our grandson. We want to discipline him in the best way, show him the way of the Lord, and do our best that we can. So I want to encourage other grandparents out there to do the same. On that note, let me say happy grandparents to every grandparent here.
Organizers said the celebration formed part of Awareness Month with the goal of honoring community achievements, preserving traditions, and fostering stronger ties among residents. The Rotary Club of Portsmouth donates playground to Temple SDA Primary. The Rotary Club of Portsmouth officially handed over a brand new playground to the Temple SDA Primary School in Wesley. During the ceremony, Rotary officials addressed the students, sharing their excitement about the project.
Good morning, sun is shining. We're all happy that we finally can go and use the playground. Remember a few weeks ago, we came and made the tables and chairs here. Some of you helped. I remember the principal, some of the parents, some of the kids in the school too. So, and I see you already tried some of the seesaw and the spinning ball. You like that, huh? Yeah. You will play with it every day.
Country Manager, Republic Bank, Miss Charlene Polido, also had this to say.
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
All right. So, as Country Manager of Republic Bank EC Limited Dominica branch, it is truly a privilege to be here today. It's a wonderful celebration as we hand over this playground to the Temple SDA Primary School. And most importantly, to the children who will bring it to life with their energy, laughter, and imagination. At Republic Bank, we believe that every child deserves a safe and nurturing environment to grow, to learn, to play. And as part of our Power to Make a Difference program, PMAD, we are here supporting the transformation of our schools, our communities, and our people. This playground is not just a structure with frames. It represents hope, joy, and the freedom for our children to explore and discover. Of course, these achievements would not have been possible without the Rotary Club of Portsmouth. And so we thank you for partnering with Republic Bank EC Limited, and we look forward to you the children of SDA, enjoying this you. Thank you.
The school's principal also expressed gratitude to the club for its contribution, noting the positive impact the playground will have on students.
Today is a very special occasion, the official handing over of a beautiful play area for our students. We are very grateful to the Rotary Club and the Republic Bank for your generosity, commitment, and vision in making this project a reality. This playground is more than just play equipment. It is a place where our children will laugh, play, develop friendships, and build healthy habits. It is a space that supports their growth not only physically, but socially and emotionally as well. To our students, this is a gift. Do you like gifts? Yeah. And when you get a gift, what do? You say thank you. So say thank you. Thank you. Nice. In addition to that, you take care of the gift, right? So we want you to be grateful, yes, but we also want you to take care of it. To the Rotary Club and Republic Bank and all the other partners involved, please accept our heartfelt thanks. Your contribution will leave a lasting impact on our school and community. May God continue to bless your efforts, and may this playground stand as a reminder that when we work together, we achieve great things. Thank you.
The handing over ceremony was held on the grounds of the Temple SDA Primary School. Also in local news, Dominica welcomes new millionaire and Blast Progressive winner. Yes, Dominica has a new millionaire. Anne Luke, a 57-year-old resident of Maho, affectionately known as the Kubuli Lady, was officially presented with a Super 6 jackpot prize of $1.19 million by the Dominica National Lottery earlier today.
The first thing I want to say is you have to be in it to win it. Okay? You can't say, I want to win it. You have to buy the ticket. From by going through my little number. You buy only one by one. I see 2, I say okay. I see 5, whatever. I see 12, I see 14. I say Jesus, no, wait a while. And then I see 15, every more 17. Okay, something more like I hate it. I scream so hard. I myself hurt myself. I did not sleep for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I will sleep. And that ticket, when the people them saying that the ticket lost, the ticket was so safe and sound. That ticket, let me tell you something, I didn't give it that name. That ticket was so safe and sound. I don't leave my house and go no place for vain that ticket. I have that ticket. Let me tell you something. All you know what I go through. I went through it. It was bittersweet. It was happy and it was sad.
Also receiving a life-changing sum was Derek Augustine of Cottage, the proud owner of the popular restaurant, Keeping It Real.
Introduced into some personal business with my mom, and I was on my way to my house, like I said, back down to Portsmouth. But then when I reached out KFC, she wanted a KFC and stuff like that. So I said, hey, I'm going to go into the glass. My girlfriend was kind of, every time I glass. Let's go into the glass. So I said like, boy, mommy, you have the money to pay? She said, no, I don't have money. I said, I hope you have the money. I would like to tell everybody, never give up and always keep on trying. Your luck always there. She win $1 million. I win my free. Well, we don't live, but the rest there for all who we expecting to get the opportunity to win. So everybody, I would like everybody to try and to complain. I used to own a business, restaurant in Tukari, Keeping It Real, and I never give up things. Sometimes when I go shopping, they calling me, we need you here, but I'm at Blast. Some people say, we see all this money going at Blast. But now, the people who calling me, for that little money, they don't call me the $80 million. They call me.
He was announced as the 9th Blast Progressive jackpot winner, walking away with $355,000 during the presentation ceremony this morning. Congratulations to both winners. And now for regional news. A WestJet flight from Toronto made a hard landing at Princess Juliana International Airport in St. Martin on Sunday. All 164 passengers and crew aboard Flight 2276 were safely evacuated, with emergency slides deployed and foam applied around the aircraft as a precaution. While no injuries were reported, 3 people were taken for medical evaluation. WestJet is now working with the local authorities to investigate the incident. Prime Minister Dr. Luke Messelina praised the swift response of airport staff and emergency teams, emphasizing that safety remains top priority. The runway is temporarily closed as the aircraft is being removed, and the public is urged to stay calm and follow official updates. Also in regional news, at the second CARICOM Africa Summit in Addis Ababa, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew of St. Kitts and Nevis called for stronger ties between Africa and the Caribbean. He urged turning the history of the Atlantic slave trade into an Atlantic bridge of hope and progress. Dr. Drew highlighted the need for deeper cooperation on trade, climate change, reparations, and cultural exchange, commending Afreximbank for supporting these efforts. This summit builds on the 2024 AU CARICOM on strengthening partnerships and people-to-people connections. And on the international scene, Russia launches largest drone attack on Ukraine. Russia has launched its largest aerial assault of the war, sending over 800 drones overnight and striking a government building in Kiev for the first time. At least 2 people, including a baby, were killed in the capital, with 4 dead and dozens injured across Ukraine. Despite air defenses, dozens of drones and missiles hit cities including Kiev. President Zelensky called the attack vile and accused Russia of trying to prolong the war. The US is preparing a new round of sanctions, while President Putin warned that Western troops in Ukraine would be considered legitimate targets. Also, European leaders will visit the US early this week to discuss ending the war in Ukraine, President Donald Trump announced. He also said he would speak with Vladimir Putin soon and is preparing a second phase of sanctions in Russia. Ukrainian President Zelensky welcomed the move, urging Europe to stop buying Russian energy. This comes as Russia launched its largest airstrike of the war, killing 4 and hitting Ukraine's main government building in Kiev for the first time. Now moving on to London. London protests arrest. Over 890 people were arrested in London on Saturday during a protest against the UK government's recent ban on activist group Palestine Action, marking the largest mass arrest in the capital in decades. Tensions ran high as police clashed with protesters. According to the Metropolitan Police, 857 were arrested under terrorism laws for showing support for the group, and 33 others for offenses including assaulting officers. And that's all for international news. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
And now for the sports segment. Miss Colita Hamilton, Assistant Secretary, Treasurer of the Dominica Olympic Committee and President of the Dominica Netball Association, has earned international recognition for completing the prestigious Executive Masters in Sport Organizations Management program. She was awarded the Alberto Mandela Award for her high distinction research project, becoming the first Caribbean recipient since 2010. Her project focused on sustainable netball development in Dominica, highlighting strategies to include male participation without compromising opportunities for women in the sport. And now for some tennis news. Carlos Alcaraz has claimed his sixth Grand Slam title with a commanding win at the 2025 US Open, defeating Yannick Sinner in 4 sets to reclaim the world #1 ranking. The 22-year-old Spaniard beat Sinner 6-2, 3-6, 6-1, 6-4 in Sunday's final, showcasing his dominance and emotion as he dedicated the win to his family. Alcaraz takes home $5 million and celebrates his second US Open title, following his 2022 victory. Both Alcaraz and Sinner now end the Grand Slam season with 2 major titles each, cementing their growing rivalry at the top of men's tennis. And now for some local cricket news. The Dominica Cricket Association Central Cooperative Credit Union Intermediate League bowled off in style at the Botanic Gardens. With Starlights cruising to victory over the Lapwet Tigers, Sylvester Mack performed with the ball, taking 5 for 31 as the Tigers were dismissed for 166. Edmond Morancy then powered the Starlights to 170 for 3. Scoring a brilliant 88 to seal the win in just over 25 overs. In another exciting match, Jason Lamoff scored the league's first century, guiding Police Sports Club to a 68-run win over the Gladiators. Police posted 198 and the Gladiators fell short. All out for 130, Lamoff's standout innings set a high bar for the season ahead. Good job, Jason. And now for some basketball results over the weekend. The DABA Week 12 results from Game 1 Division 1 playoffs. Mao Gators scored 74, while Dr. Daru PSC Falcons fell short, scoring 71. Top scorers for Gators, Cleve Antoine, 24. Omarion Blah, 17. Top scorers for Falcons, Karim Daniel, 27. K. Omar Telemak, 17. The series is now tied 1-1. And now in Game 2, the Premier League, Detroit Blazers defeated Hilltop Services Prowlers by scoring 79. Hilltop Services Prowlers, 56. Top scorers for Blazers, Sergi Joseph scoring 17. Kerbin Nantan scoring 14. Top scorers for Prowlers, Craig St. Rose, 14. Thomas Felix scored 12. And that's all for tonight's sports segment. Stay tuned for the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service.
Welcome to the weather broadcast for today, Monday, the 8th of September 2025. From our studios in Jimit, I'm your presenter, Marshall Alexander. As we take a look at this surface shot analysis here, we have a tropical wave somewhere around 800 miles to the east of Los Angeles, and also a trough system located just to the northeast of the northern Leeward Islands, expected to move towards the west. And also this tropical wave expected to approach the area sometime late Tuesday into Wednesday. And also we have a second tropical wave out in the Far Eastern Atlantic over 2,000 miles to the east of Los Angeles and moving westwards. Now let's take a look at the moisture associated with these features. Here we can see the moisture associated with the trough system as it continues to approach the northern section of the northern Leeward Islands, just skirting to the north of Dominica here in the green circle. And here we have the moisture associated with the tropical wave. Most of the moisture is behind the axis of that tropical wave here, and also an increasing moisture levels near that tropical wave, or in the region of that tropical wave in the Far Eastern Atlantic. Now taking a look at earlier satellite imagery, here we can see the areas of cloudiness. Here we can see the cloudiness and block of thunderstorm activity associated with that trough system as it approaches the northern section of the region. And also out here, you can see that block of cloudiness to the south of that tropical wave and behind the axis of that tropical wave as it continues to move westwards, approaching the Los Antilles. And out in the Far Eastern Atlantic, this area of convection, cloudiness and thunderstorm activity associated with a tropical wave moving westwards some 2,000 miles, over 2,000 miles to the east of the Lesser Antilles. Now, taking a closer look, here you can see that blob of cloudiness and also thunderstorm activity associated with a trough system. Dominica here in the green circle, with some patches of low-level clouds approaching the region. Also out here, this is the area of increased cloudiness and thunderstorm cells associated with a trough system as it approaches the area of the northern Leeward Islands. Now, taking a look at earlier radar imagery and what it indicates. Shower activity, light to moderate showers just off to the northeast of Dominica and moving in a westerly direction towards the northern Leeward Islands here. Now, tonight's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, a few scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms. However, an increasing cloudiness, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms are possible across the northern section of the island. Temperatures are expected to be down to 25 degrees Celsius on the coast and 24 degrees Celsius in the interior. Now, tomorrow, Tuesday, partly cloudy skies at first, becoming increasingly cloudy with scattered showers and possible isolated thunderstorms by afternoon. And on Wednesday, we expect to see partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms during the morning. And by Thursday, we expect to see partly cloudy skies with a few scattered showers and possible localized afternoon thunderstorms. Some high temperatures can be expected throughout the 3-day period, so we are advising residents to remain cool and hydrated. Winds expected to increase from 25 kilometers per hour tomorrow, increasing to 35 kilometers per hour by Wednesday and into Thursday. Sea conditions expected to remain slight to moderate, with wave heights picking up to 5 feet throughout the 3-day period. High tide tomorrow will be at 5:26 a.m. and 5:26 p.m. and low tide will be at 11:20 a.m. and 11:52 p.m. Also, sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:53 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:12 p.m. Again, stay informed, stay updated. Scan our QR code here to follow us on our WhatsApp channel. Also, search Dominica Met to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and also visit our website at www.weather.gov.dm for more information. Stay informed, stay safe. See you next time.
And that's all for tonight's news segment. I'm Rick Francis. You've been locked into EmoNews, every moment online. Have a good evening.